Member of Parliament Cathy Hughes said she was quite disturbed to read in last Sunday's Kaichor News that the Attorney General Anil Nandlal was referring to her as the Public Relations Officer for Synergy. The Attorney General called Mrs. Hughes an executive member of Synergy and said she was the one who disseminated all the information about FIP Motilal's suitability for the Amila Falls Road project. Motilal is the one who was handed the US $15.4 million contract in the first place to build the road to Amila Falls, where the government intends to set up a hydropower plant. It was later found out that Mr. Motilal never built a road and his US address was found to be a puja shop in Florida. Even so, the PPPC government defended Motilal, only to fire him at the start of last year and hire a string of contractors to finish the road. Mrs. Hughes does not like the picture the Attorney General is painting of her, suggesting she too trumped up Motilal's credentials. The parliamentarian has sent a lawyer's letter to Mr. Nandlal demanding he withdraw his assertions about her. Mrs. Hughes said she only interviewed FIP Motilal and that she was never employed by his company, nor was she ever an executive of his company. She said that for some time now the Attorney General has begun to believe the propaganda he disseminates on a daily basis and said he has clearly lost the ability to distinguish between truth and fiction. Mrs. Hughes has been disputing the Attorney General's assertion since last year, but she has now had reason again to reject the falsehood she said Mr. Nandlal is deliberately spreading.